Welcome back to Restore Thrive. I'm Dr. Tim Cummings here with my friend Dr. Michael Hauber. We are going to show you a banded mobilization for your shoulder. We call this overhead flexion with external rotation. This is a great one to work on if you've had problems with pull-ups, with overhead pressing, or just getting pinching in your shoulder when your arm goes overhead. So we're gonna have Mike grab a band. This needs to be over a pull-up bar, over the top of a doorway, something that is higher than where your shoulder is. So he's gonna put his elbow in the bottom of the loop. His hand's gonna go on the outside, and he's just gonna wrap his hands, his fingers, and his thumb around the outside of the band. Now he's gonna lean forward from here and actually step forward with his opposite foot. So he's mobilizing his left arm, he's stepped forward with his right. He's got his right leg straight behind him so that he can really get a nice long stretch through that anterior chain from lat all the way down into the hip and thigh. So last piece here, we want to make sure this elbow doesn't flare out to the side, so he's going to use his free hand just to keep the elbow in line with the shoulder. From here he's going to use a simple contract relax technique. He's going to push down with the back of his arm into the band. Doesn't have to pull it much past his ear, but hold for 5 seconds, and then staying bent forward, he's going to let the band bring his shoulder back while he uses that free hand to make sure that elbow doesn't scoot out to the side. He'll spend 5 to 10 seconds in this position before he pushes back down, contracts and holds. This is a good time to take a breath in. And then as you let that arm come back, it's a great time to let that breath out and exhale. What we're doing when we exhale as we get to end range is we're telling our body that we own this position. This is a great way to just remap shoulder range of motion because we've got band assistance and resistance in an end range. So we'll generally do this for 30 to 60 seconds. And what we should notice, go ahead and come out after we finish with that one, Mike, is when Mike reaches overhead, right versus left, that left arm gets back a little further. And one of the things you can see right now, if you face the camera, this arm's closer to his head than this arm, and the elbow's flared out a little bit. So we've got some work to do on this right side as well. But again, a great way to create some instant change, a good way to warm yourself up before you're gonna do any sort of overhead pressing or pulling. Give this one a try. Leave a comment below if you have a question, or find us online at restorethrive.com.